Hello, Internet, and welcome back to the TapStream podcast, episode 16. We have been on an incredibly long journey over the last 4-5 weeks, however long this has been. I want to thank you all for sticking with the Apples and Oranges listen through for as long as you have. We're getting there. This is the penultimate episode, and to say that it is problematic is maybe putting it a little lightly. If you stick with it, though, I do think there is some fun to be had in this episode for all its faults. It's setting up a lot of big moves for what is to be played out in the finale. So yeah, hopefully we don't push you away, and whether it be through the problematic dialogue or some of the liberties that we took with voice acting, maybe bolstered by our fun that we had with Leo. I think we joked that this may be the one we jump the shark in, but I guess the only way to know is if you guys decide. So enjoy the episode. I will see you on the other side. And again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for listening to this and sharing and talking about it. There has definitely grown a little small inside joke among all of us with this, and it makes me happy to finally see that come to fruition. All right, everybody, enjoy Apples and Oranges, Book 4. Oh, man. All right. Hey, everybody. It is a new episode of our trek through the first script I ever wrote called Apples and Oranges. We are on Book 4 of 5. We have read all the way through Book 3. And can I just ask you to sum up what the last episode of the podcast was about? Like, just hit the high points.
Well, I mean, if you want me to just hit the high points, there was only one high point, and it was Leo.
Yeah.
Best character, best voice.
Mm-hmm.
You gave me life, and you gave me death.
Yeah. I mean, it was
That's the highlight.
It was a pretty tragic end. We got our teacher, and it's so funny because most stories have that teacher in the first 30 minutes of the movie, and then the teacher dies, which propels our character forward. But this is clearly 3 fucking years into what I projected Apples and Oranges to be.
And Leo was a good character. That would have been... I just want to know what would have happened.
If he would have stayed around.
Well, that. But I want to know what would have happened. I want to know how we would have felt. Because we're never going to get this feeling back. We could go back and reread it all we want.
But it's not the same.
Exactly. I want to know how it would have felt had we known who Leo was from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I just want to point out something you did in the last episode. So the masked voice was Aiden?
Yeah.
You never established that in writing. The only reason I know that is because you said it out loud. because I don't know if you remember, but you called him Alex. Maybe it's gonna come later. I don't know.
That's a very good point, because Leo refers to him as Aiden, but
before he's introduced.
But Leo refers to him as Aiden, but Masked Voice calls himself Alexis, but Alex. So we have 3 different names: Alexis, Alex, Aiden. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm trying to think from the perspective of the writer. Are we supposed to believe that Aiden and Alexis are 2 different people? And I have actually tipped my hat here?
I don't know. I just know that earlier you said Alexis Aiden.
Yeah.
Is that did you spoil it?
I might have accidentally spoiled it.
Okay.
I think from the viewer's perspective, we're not supposed to know that Alex is Aiden, but that was my bad, and we can't edit around that.
Well, I hate to spoil it, but you confused the shit out of me, and I wasn't sure if I was supposed to acknowledge it or not, so I didn't. But I did now, so I've ruined it.
Yeah.
Surprise.
All right. So
I refuse to feel bad for your spoiler.
We teased the title of this chapter, and I'm legitimately worried, because I'm not even gonna we've talked around some questionable writing decisions that will be edited out. But I've already teased this one where the chapter title is called "Girls Have Boobies."
Which, bravo.
Thank you. So we're gonna go through this episode. I'm very cautious, but we'll see how it goes.
An astute observation.
Thank you. Announcer voice. Last time on Apples and Oranges, we'll show scenes from the previous episode. Cut to theme song. Montage of the series. This will run for 30 seconds to a minute. We'll open up with a panoramic view of Sandtrap, slowly making our way towards Jim and Noodle. Jim is off sitting, alone, kneeling. Jim slows down. Wait, I'm sorry. Noodle slowly makes his way towards Jim and kneels next to him. Again, just to hammer this point home, this is a year in between, because this is the new season. This is a year from Jim letting Leo die.
Okay, so let's just assume here's a fun little exercise.
Yeah.
Let's just assume that we recorded episodes. And I gave what we can all agree is the best fucking performance of my life as Leo.
You fucking did. You nailed it. Look, for me, swinging for the fucking fences 10 years ago, you swung for the fucking fences and won the game.
Okay, so from a viewer's perspective, this is a real experiment here, so you just suspend your disbelief and go with me. So we go from me delivering like an Academy Award level Leo performance.
Yeah.
And then we see Leo die. We wait an entire year, chomping at the bit clearly to see what's next. And you deliver us a titular, and that's no pun intended. You give us 1 year later, after the fucking performance of my life, a titular episode called "Girls Have Boobies."
Yep.
I'd have quit.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, fuck Noodle. You can have Noodle. This is disgraceful. This is, the only way to make it better is if you would have ended "Girls Have Boobies" with "In Memory of Leo." Like, that's the only way that this would have been a bigger slap in the face.
Listen, 10 years ago, not an excuse, but I can only apologize.
You're not saying anything incendiary.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it is just.
I don't think that. I think that it's immature fun. What I'm pointing out is the fact that you just dropped an atom bomb on us.
Well, I mean, fucking. Hold on. If you can claim Academy Award winning performance, I wrote it. Let's just.
Okay, exactly. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. No. I'm on your side here. Like what you just said, I'm on that team.
Yeah.
But what I'm telling you is that you presented a vessel for me to deliver a fantastic performance.
And then
following
it up.
You send me home for a year. You call me back to set, and you say on day fucking 1, Book 4, Chapter 1, Girls Have Boobies, and you expect me to sit in the writer's room with you and go through this fucking... Like, I would not table read this. I'd be like, you'd be fucking kidding me. You changed the script title right now.
Seriously, man. Me and you are fucking done professionally.
Leo's Revenge would have been a better title. Or I don't care what it would have been.
All right.
It's just funny. It's just...
Here we go. All right, I'm going to reread the stage direction.
What do we want? Sand trap views. How do we want them? Panoramic.
We'll open up. Can I say one of my big goals for 2019 is to come up with merch? Can we have a shirt that
you're
just
fucking
says
you're killing it right now if that's the case.
Can we just say we open up with panoramic view as a shirt?
Dude, yes, there are so many more options you have here. Like I could picture a shirt with like black with white text, announcer voice, last time on Apples and Oranges. We'll show scenes from the previous episode, cut to theme song montage of the series.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm telling you, man, like if this doesn't become big, it becomes a cult following.
This will be, again, like you said, Rocky Horror Picture Show. We have to do this at least once a year.
This will be The Room. Like, this will be, oh, hi, Mark. but yours.
Okay, here we go. We'll open up with a panoramic view of Sandtrap slowly making our way towards Jim and Noodle. Jim is off sitting alone, kneeling. Noodle slowly makes his way towards Jim and kneels next to him. Noodle, I feel guilty. I can't live with this.
We have to. We've come this far.
Don't you get it, Noodle? We have everyone against us. Alex made that clear. We can't win this, not as outlaws. The only shred of hope we had was with Leo, and he knew Aiden. He would testify against Rios. We'd put all our chips in Leo, and we lost the bet.
But
nothing! I give up, Noodle. In all we've been through, name one good thing that's happened. What have we accomplished? We've bit off more than we can chew.
Jim.
Shut up!
No! You listen to me for once.
Jim just stares.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
This is the most Noodle's ever spoken.
Uh-huh.
As long as I've been with you, I've been shot at, I've been made fun of, I've had to run for my life, and I've had to venture off on my own, and worst of all, the only reason these things happen to me is just because I'm partnered up with you. I've never given up on you, and I did not come all this way to just give up when we're all so close. I'm not giving up, Jim. Even if I have to drag your ass all the way with me. I can't do this alone, Jim. I need you. Jim, you're my best friend. I won't let you end this way.
Okay, writer's note. So, do you remember the part, I think it was in book 2, where Noodle struggled to say, "You're my best friend"?
Yes.
I think it's very noteworthy here that Noodle is not struggling to say, "You're my best friend." I think that is a character arc.
That's endearing. That's a personal triumph of character for Noodle.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you wrote the word Jim.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Like I didn't even like. I thought of leaving some of them out because I was just like, he knows his own name. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead, Jim.
All right, Jim. Noodle, don't you understand? We are alone now, up against all odds.
Then we will stand against those odds, just like apples and oranges. It's full circle. It just came full circle.
Okay, Noodle. Just like apples and oranges. I just need a minute. Shut up, Google. Okay, Google, stop.
Okay. So before you said shut up, Google, I was gonna read this like Kevin from The Office. Specifically in the episode where Jim and Pam get married and Kevin stays in the hotel and they burn his shoes because they smell too bad. And he's pissed, and they offer him complimentary breakfast coupons. And when they say, like, we had to burn your shoes, but we'll give you free coupons, he goes, okay. And the way he says it, I was going to read it for Noodle, but obviously it wouldn't land. So I figured I would just long-windedly tell the story instead.
I'm glad you did. So Noodle says, okay. Noodle walks off exploring the area as Jim sits there in remorse. Noodle is walking along until female voice. I could take it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Stop right there.
Mom, I swear I didn't mean to spill my drink. I swear it was an accident. Please don't hit me.
What the hell are you talking about? Calm down and identify yourself.
No. Noodle.
Okay. Now where's Jim?
How do you know about Jim?
Because I'm Alex. What?
What the fuck?
What? Hold on. So the masked voice was okay. I'm legitimately 100% surprised. I remember
that's what Apples and Oranges does, man. It just takes your expectations and it flips them on its ear.
I legitimately thought I remembered Aiden/Alex being a man.
Well,
yeah, here we go.
Maybe Alex isn't Aiden? I don't know.
I guess we'll find out. All right, so okay, now where's Jim? How do you know about Jim, Alex? Because I'm Alex.
You are not Alex. Alex is a guy.
Sound better? Now where's Jim?
He is over there.
Alex walks over towards Jim, who's still kneeling. Who are you? I'm Alex. Now let's get going. We don't have much time. Rios knows you two still aren't dead. He's running out of patience. He ordered a search team to find the two of you, dead or alive. Hold on. Alex is a guy? Now tell me... Wait. Hold on. Alex is a guy. Now tell me, who are you? Alex mask voice. Fuck, how many times do I have to do this? What the hell? You're a woman? Yes, I am a girl. Why is that such a big deal? Alex shooting a glare towards Noodle. Alright, so we need to continue with the original plan. Don't you know? Leo's dead. It's all my fault.
R.I.P.
Alex. Yes, I understand what happened, but everything is still okay. We've got documentation of Rios at the warehouse, but the problem is finding a court system that hasn't been paid off by Rios. So that's where you come into play, Jim. We need you to apprehend Rios so we can keep him locked up until we can find a court brave enough to take him on. Why can't we just kill him? You do that and find yourself landed in jail for life. Fine. Wait, hold on. Fine. I don't care. What's this motherfucker gone for good? Hold on. Okay, I'm drunk. Let me reread this. It's so hard. Again, this is only to highlight how fucking great of a job you did with the 3 different characters you took on in last podcast episode. So Alex says, you do that and you find yourself landed in jail for life. Jim, fine. I don't care. I want this motherfucker gone for good. I want him to suffer. Oh yeah, that's real smart. Do that and everyone will see it as a Spartan going crazy and taking out the general, leaving the general position open for one of his followers to take. But if we cause an uproar, it'll spark a tight investigation and redo our entire defense system. Kill him and everything we've done is in vain. But I want him to suffer for the trouble he's been causing my friends and I. You're letting your emotions get the best of you. You can't change what has happened, Jim. Killing Rios will give you back your life. Won't give you back your life. It won't bring back John. It won't bring back Leo. But it's all my fault. You need to move on. We can't have any more mistakes. Don't let your feelings hinder your progress. You have a job to do, Jim. If you don't, then their death were in vain. Okay. Well, how do you propose we take care of the weapons they've been mass producing? There's only 3 of us. I've sent a band of refugees to take care of it.
Hey, I thought you said we were alone.
You are, in a sense.
What?
See, you 2 are wanted. You can't go wherever you please. I, on the other hand, can walk right up to Rios and ask him how his day is, and he wouldn't think twice about it. If I'm even seen with you, I could be shot right in my tracks for associating with the enemy. Well, then how do you think Rios would take the news of his mass-produced weapons being halted? By then, we will already have launched our attacks, and he will have way more on his plate than to worry about who is exactly on his side. Goddamn. Our attack? You 2 will aid Aiden. Okay, alright, here we go. Final confirmation. So, Alex and Aiden are 2 different people.
The plot thickens.
So, Leo referring to Aiden is a separate character. The masked voice turning into Alexis, is definitely another character.
Okay, and so that was a very thick sip that I just took.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Alex just happened to be like, here's a S1 Ep1 from The Walking Dead. Alex just kind of turned out to be a Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
Like just like we were in the
saving
proverbial
your ass.
Right, we were in the proverbial tank, and she was just like, "Hey, dummy," like over the microphone or walkie-talkie. Okay, so because you pulled that like directly from your ass, and I was like, what? When was that established?
Deus Ex Alexis.
I'm actually kind of glad that that's not the case, because you pulling out like that, I was like, man, that's a bummer that he spoiled it.
Mm-hmm.
And then now it's not a spoiler, so
yeah. So Alex is a completely different character. Again, my own perpetual fear is Alex and Jim differentiated enough for you to understand who's talking.
I think it is.
Okay, all right.
You have this weird softness to the way you speak when you're talking as Alexa, and it's kind of strange, but it's working.
All right. All right, so where do we leave off? So again, what I'm gathering from Alex is that she is like right-hand woman to Rios. And if she's seen with him, she'll be shot. So she's clearly got a very close relationship with Rios. Okay.
It's the best.
Where are we at? I've sent abandoned refugees to take care of it. I thought you were alone. You are in a sense. Okay, so yeah, Alex saying basically if I'm seen with you two, I will be shot. Okay, so this is Jim. Well, then how do you think Rios will take the news of this mass-produced weapons being halted? By then, we will already have launched our attack, and he will have way more on his plate to worry about than who is exactly on his side. Our attack? You two will aid Aiden at Valhalla. If we defeat the Covenant, that will put an end to the war. This is big. It's more important than containing Rios. He'll be our secondary mission. Once you and Noodle have secured victory at Valhalla, you must begin your assault on Rios. Wound, stun, capture, do whatever you must do to bring him in. Just don't... I know. Kill him. Don't. Now come on. Alex walks off. Jim and Noodle stay behind a little. Noodle.
Yeah, she totally likes me.
What?
She digs me. She thinks my armor's sexy.
How do you know this?
She doesn't yell at me like everybody else we've met. She winked at me.
She wears a helmet.
I could feel the love.
Do you like her?
No. Gross. Girls have boobies.
What do you mean girls have boobies?
You know, boobies. The gross germs all girls have because they're so sick. Boobies.
Noodle, I think you mean cooties.
That's what I said, cooties.
You said boobies. Guys, come on. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, Jim's just talking about your boobies.
What? Wait, huh? No, Noodle! Alex punches Jim. End episode.
Okay.
So
I thought the cooties boobies misdirect was where you were going to end the joke, and I was like, Trey, how are you better than this and worse than this all in one take?
Oh no. I honestly legitimately don't know if I want to leave this episode up. That was bad.
Out completely?
I like, if anything, like just to kind of like it cut in and out.
I don't know.
Because what I mean, honestly, what did we learn? Alexis and Aiden are two different characters. There's now hope in detaining Rios, but the more important objective is stopping the last stand at Valhalla.
Here's what I think. Are we recording commentary right now, or are we just discussing whether we're gonna cut this?
We're recording, and if we, depending on how we go, like we're recording because we can edit around this, if that makes sense.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so I think if you cut it when you say I know, kill him, and then Alex says, don't, now come on, you could cut it there.
Mm-hmm.
But then the girls have boobies thing has literally no fucking
point.
No fucking reason.
I mean, I would be honest. Like, again, everybody always changes. I think this was my legitimate attempt at trying to poke fun at sexism. But even a good impression of an asshole is still an asshole. And this is just way too close to being sexist.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and I think that's where I'm upset. Like, this is kind of really sad to read. So I mean, final summation. I'm fucking sorry, everyone that's listening to this.
Yeah, and I don't know him. Like, I'm just here reading. You can't lump me in with this.
Yeah, you had some very questionable lines. A peek behind the curtains. It's been a couple weeks. 3 weeks since Chris and I recorded, so what you're hearing...
I don't even know how I'm gonna remember the voice that I did for Alex.
Well, it's a good thing. Right? It's a good thing that I voiced Alex.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Wait, hang on. Who did I voice 3 of?
Leo, Red Hound, and Noodle.
Okay, I don't remember Leo, but I do remember Red Hound and Noodle. I'm pretty sure. So, Well, of course I remember Noodle is pretty much just me.
You have become Noodle.
Yeah. And you were born for Jim. So.
Thank you. Honestly, I think if I had to pick any voice that I've nailed more than any of them, it's Colonel Stewart.
Yeah, I would agree.
That's my strongest voice.
That's fair.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into chapter 2. Apples and Oranges, Book 4, Exile. Chapter 2, Beautiful Disguise. Oh my God, Chris. We're breaking form.
What in the hell?
We're breaking form. There's no announcer voice.
What the fuck?
What happened?
Are you doing cold opens now?
Maybe it's a cold open. I guess we'll read. So here we go.
Yeah, let's just find out.
We'll open up a scene on blackout and, if possible, have different Spartans walking around the facility if possible.
Is that going to be possible?
I don't know. We'll have to see if it's possible.
Okay. Keep going.
We'll come in on a room with Aiden and Rios and Colonel Stewart. This is Colonel Stewart. Aiden, we're calling upon you to lead the armies at Valhalla to victory. We followed you from all your training to your service as a captain Aiden. Wow.
What?
Again, I'm reading exactly as it is. Today we call upon you to take up the status of Commander Aiden and bring our people to victory. We believe only you possess the skills and qualities fit to bring peace to our world. What we ask of you is a dangerous task. The odds are against you, and you are not expected to bring back victory alive. However, through sacrifice and a strong resolve, we believe that you are our answer to this war. Captain Aiden, please kneel. Aiden kneels down in front of Rios and Stewart. General Rios.
If you are to accept this task we bestow upon you, you will be expected to lead our men to victory, all the while bringing down the leader they call the Great One to justice, by death or imprisonment. What say you?
I don't think we have a voice for Captain Aiden. Do you want it, or should I take it?
I guess I'll take it.
It's up to you.
I don't know. I think it's going to go either way. Yeah, one of us is just going to be reading to each other, to ourselves. So you take it.
I'll take it. All right. Let me see. I don't have a lot of voices, but I'll try.
I'm sorry. In my mind, I expected you like, oh, I don't have a lot of voices. Let me see.
Let me try. I don't have a lot of voices. Gorsh. Ruh-roh.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
I have tears. That was a hypothetical in my mind. That's Jesus.
Oh God. All right, let me recenter. All right, here's Captain Aiden. Nothing I do is going to live up to this. I pledge my allegiance not just to this army, but to mankind itself. I gladly accept this rank you have offered me, and I will do my best to bring these vile, evil creatures to justice. I will not stop until there is peace left for mankind. I will be honored to serve for you, Colonel Stewart, and for you, General Rios. Then it is settled, Aiden. Please stand. Aiden rises in front of Stewart and Rios. From this forward, you shall no longer carry the rank of captain, but of commander. Commander Aiden. Under this title, you have full authority to take charge and lead our army in whatever way you see fit. General Rios and I will assist you from command and provide as much intel as we can. Now go, lead our people to victory. Yes, sir. Commander Aiden leaves the room with Rios and Stewart and makes his way down to the lower levels. Cut back towards Rios and Stewart.
Oh, it's a shame. I really like him.
What's a shame, sir?
That we are leading him toward his death.
Yes, it is a shame. You think he could be trusted with the truth, or is he too pure?
I am not sure on this one. Time will tell.
And of Jim and Noodle, do you think they will impede our plans?
Jim and Noodle, they are no more than lucky fools. They will in time reach their ultimate doom. We've placed warrants out for their arrest. There is no way they can last much longer.
Yes, sir, but no one has no clue where they are, and quite frankly, I'm a bit worried. These two, they have a knack for showing up when you least expect it. We've attempted to kill them how many times? And Red, he can't even get the job done. And well, in a way, Redhound is like you, is he not?
Redhound may be closer to me than anyone, but that's not saying much. These two better pray they never have to face me. It'll be the worst thing they could possibly ever do.
These are all teenagers. These are
It's
all
like, I was about to say, it's like the conversation you had at 17 in the shower, like the shower argument you had with like the person you wanted to beat up or something.
Yeah, like you think of the great line like 3 weeks later.
Yeah. It'll be the worst thing they could possibly ever do to face me.
Do you remember that Vine?
So do not face me.
Do you remember that Vine of like the little kid with his shirt off on the street, and he is like, "Don't you fucking ever come my way," and then he just immediately starts crying.
Oh, fucking rip your fucking face off, bitch! And he cries.
He like crumbles on the curb. That's General Rios.
Fucking rip your face off, bitch!
Oh man. How about Aiden? How's my Aiden? Is it distinct
Your
enough?
Aiden, yes, it's distinct enough. It is oh man. Excuse me. It's Jamie Lannister, I think.
Awesome. I'm going for like, I think in my head I was picturing what's the douchebag in Shrek 2?
Yeah. Yes.
That's what I was channeling.
That's hilarious because that's who I pictured. But
Which sucks because I generally think Aiden's a good guy, so I don't know why. Oh well.
Yeah, but you don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
You don't even remember how this shit ends.
That's true. All right, we're continuing. Cut to a scene with Jim and Noodle and Alex. Alex standing outside a changing room type deal. We'll get Tyler to build us. What? Who the fuck is Tyler?
What in the fuck?
We'll get
Tyler.
I don't know. I think by this point it's probably somebody that had agreed to help me in the forge mode. Oh shoot. You know what I remember?
What?
Tyler was a friend. He was a grade younger than me in high school. And he was in love with this. To the point that when it was over, he wrote his own fan fiction for it.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I wonder if he still has it.
We have to contact him.
I'll look into it. I don't know what he's been up to lately, but I would be amazed if he still has it.
That I can't even imagine.
Because this is fan fiction. How much lower can we go?
There's definitely some level where it has to stop.
Tyler, if this somehow gets back to you, contact me.
What if someone in your community writes fan fiction about his fan fiction?
I don't know if that's like dividing by 0.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It should happen.
After this exists, we no longer deserve to exist. I'm sorry, you guys shouldn't be implicated for my mistakes.
Oh yeah, it's just us.
These mistakes are mine alone after all. All right, so let me reread that again and we'll get into the dialogue. Cut to a scene with Jim and Noodle and Alex. Alex standing outside a changing room type deal. We'll get Tyler to build us something. This is the worst thing we could possibly ever do. There's no fucking way I'm wearing this. Hey, Jim, you want to do me a favor and quit your bitching? Why can't you be like Noodle and stop whining? Noodle comes running out in yellow armor. Oh, God.
Look at me, I'm sexy! If you were jealous of my dashing good looks before this, Jim, then you're gonna hate this. Damn, I'm sexy. Come on out, Jim. I want to see your armor.
No, I'm not wearing this. This is the only way we can sneak you two back in to find Aiden. Fuck that! I'd rather face the entire army than to wear this. Don't make me come in there. Yeah, right. Like you're going to... Alex walks in. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Ah! Hey, stop! Ah! Ow!
Wait, I've seen this on the internet before. 2 people in a room and they sound just like that. I know what comes next. Don't worry, Jim, I'll save you. Is he talking about porn?
Yes, he's talking about porn.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
Why did I pick Noodle?
I don't know. If we go back and listen to the first episode, I really think I kind of goaded you into Noodle.
Yeah, it sounds accurate.
I'm sorry. Alex walks out, followed by Jim in pink armor. So, how does he look, Noodle? Noodle obviously jealous.
I want it.
Here, take it. Let's switch. I can stand to wear yellow, but not pink.
Okay.
Jim, the pink armor is the only armor that'll fit you. Radio noise is heard. General Rios is heard through the headset of Alex.
Alex, will you be a dear and help Commander Aiden in gathering the troops to be transported to Valhalla? I know how close you two are.
Sure, no problem.
Thank you. That is all.
Look, guys, I really need to get going. I don't have room for all of you in the Hornet. You can find a warthog somewhere around here to bring you two home. Bye. Alex leaves in her Hornet.
Oh, that is adorable.
What?
Jim and Alex sitting in a tree. KISEFGHING. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes divorce and child support.
Noodle, when this is all over and you and I are going to have... Wait, I'm going to start over. Noodle, when this is all over, you and I are going to have a long sit down with your parents and find out what the fuck is wrong with you.
Who said there's anything fucked up with me, huh? Maybe you're fucked up.
What was that?
Right.
Never mind. Let's go.
What was that? That's weird.
I'm ready to throw out book 4. Like,
book 4 is fucking weird.
It is the fucking worst.
I wonder if like there's probably no way to like pinpoint the time, like the date you wrote it. Is there?
No, because I had copy pasted this into, I think, a Google file, so yeah. the original is gone.
I'm just wondering, like, what? Excuse me. When in life you wrote this, like, what was happening socially?
I'm trying to, because whenever book 3 was written, that was the one that focused on the zombies. That one I remember specifically evacuating for Hurricane Katrina. Not Katrina. What was the one that hit us? Rita. So yeah, that one I
no. That would have been.
It was Rita.
Rita was like 9th grade.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Then would it have been Ike?
Hurricane Ike, or was it Gustav? It was Ike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hurricane Ike. That was September 1st, 2008. That makes more sense.
Okay, so then book 3 was written about then. Say it takes me about a month. I'm thinking this was about November 2008.
Okay, that's fair.
I think. Because Halo came out in October. None of this really matters, but it's somewhere around there. It's
No, but it's fun to know. Like, I want to know what was going on. Like, maybe the hurricane was extremely misogynistic or something.
I think the biggest crime of all is that book 4 doesn't have any announcer voice.
Yeah, no shit.
We've jumped the shark.
Yeah, I'm gonna ruin it. You changed it again.
All right, should I keep going?
Yeah, keep going. You fucked it up twice.
Apples and Oranges, book 4, Exile, episode 3, Changing. We'll open up with a scene of Jim and Noodle stuck somewhere in Sand Trap. Jim will be underneath the car as if he's fixing it. Noodle will be close to him. So what did I change?
Well, you don't have the announcer voice.
No announcer voice, no panoramic view.
Yeah, you change, like, your 2 books consistent, or your 2 episodes consistent now.
I hope it's not abandoned. I feel horrible now.
Yeah, you should. You should feel devastated.
You know how Dragon Ball fans like Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super, but they just disown Dragon Ball GT?
I didn't, but now I do.
Book 4 is the GT of the Apples and Oranges universe.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like everybody is just totally okay to just throw this one out, and I would not.
Or you're projecting.
Yeah, probably. All right, let's go. We'll open up with a scene of Jim and Noodle stuck somewhere in Sand Trap. Jim will be underneath a car as if he's fixing it. Noodle will be close to him.
Jim, it's so hot.
My God, Noodle, I swear, if you don't give me any peace and quiet, I won't have this godforsaken car fixed.
Are we lost? We've been traveling around this place all day.
No, we are not lost, Noodle. It's just we aren't running for our lives this time. Time passes slowly when you aren't fighting for each breath.
Yeah. Hey, Jim.
Yes. Noodle, what is it?
If Alex and Aiden are so close, then why doesn't she talk to Aiden for us?
Because, Noodle, Alex said herself, if she so much as seen with us, she could be shot dead in her tracks. We aren't too sure if Aiden will side with us or not. As pure as he is, he could be too pure.
Too pure?
He could be misled into believing we really are the bad guys. God only knows what Rios has done to him.
Oh, I see.
Now, please, Noodle, give me some quiet time. I'm been having these awful headaches, and I'm sorry to say, but you aren't helping.
I am sorry. I'm just gonna go find something to do.
Good idea. While you're at it, see if you can find something to eat, preferably anything that is beef. A nice hamburger would be amazing right now.
I'm on it! One Bessie burger coming up!
Noodle is seen walking away from Jim. Cut to Aiden at Blackout. Aiden and another soldier can be seen conversing. We got an unknown soldier, I guess, if you want.
I'll be unknown soldier. Sir, all the troops are packed and ready for transport to Valhalla.
Good. And the weapons and ammunitions?
Everything is taken care of. General Rios is taking care of the weapon transports.
Good. I think you've earned a good night's rest. Go. That's an order.
Thank you, sir.
Your voice work is amazing. Unknown soldier leaves Aiden to himself. We all need a good night's rest. Tomorrow's the big day. Enter Alex. Oh, God. And my turn. And they couldn't have picked a better commander. You think so? Of course. You do have all that training, the leadership. I don't think Rios could lead a better army. Ha! Not so loud. Rios might hear you. But still, I don't know. I mean, everything is running smoothly, but I'm nervous. I guess the fact that Jim and Noodle are still at large. It's amazing what destruction those two can cause. You know, they may not be as bad as you think. Yeah? And how would you know? Have you met these two? Heck, the way you're talking, I ought to turn you in right now. I dare you. But even still, doesn't it strike you a little bit suspicious? I mean, these two are blamed for so much destruction, as you say, and it's impossible these two could cause it at all. I mean, what grounds did Rios give to put these two on the watch list, other than the fact that he said so? Okay, now you definitely need to be quiet. If anyone was to hear this, you would be arrested right this moment. Hell, I have half a mind to arrest you now. But you are my sister. We must do what Rios says because he knows what's best. He is our leader. He wouldn't steer us wrong. And if this leader is corrupt? I will not discuss this anymore. Go and make sure you rid yourself of this crazy talk. Just think about Aiden. You are a leader. Wait, just think about it, Aiden. You are a leader now. You must look at things from all sides. Alex leaves, leaving Aiden to stand there and think for a second. Cut back to Jim working on the warthog. I will say this. I am I'm liking how Aiden is mirroring Jim just a little bit. The whole...
What do you mean?
Like, being blind and following orders. Like, it's a parallel to Jim.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and so this is all... The crutch is on whether or not Aiden is going to listen to orders or if he's going to listen to his gut on what is or isn't right. I just wanted to point that out. I mean, in a pile of shit, we found something good.
We finally got the nugget of corn.
Oh, God. That's probably appropriate.
Oh, man.
Cut back to Jim working on the warthog. All right, this should do it. An engine revs up. Ah, finally. Hey, Noodle! Noodle, I got the car fixed. Jim walks around looking for Noodle, looking at all possible places. Noodle? Where the hell are you? God damn it, Noodle, quit pissing me off. Jim continues walking when finally a car makes a cool drift in front of Jim. A cool drift.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, Jim, get in. I'm driving this time.
No fucking way.
I want to drive. Get in.
Over my dead body.
Come on, please. You need sleep anyway. You don't sleep anymore.
What are you talking about? I get plenty of sleep.
Nope, I've seen you at night. You keep coughing and sleep talking.
Sleep talking?
Well, more like growling, but still it keeps me up at night. Jerk.
Noodle, are you sure you aren't lying to me?
I am not lying. Lying is wrong. You know where liars go, huh?
Amuse me.
Well, this is happening. Puerto Rico. You ever been to Puerto Rico?
No.
Liar.
Seriously, Noodle, do you think I'm mutating?
What do you mean?
Come on, Noodle, use your brain for once. What did we recently do to fix my blindness?
We used a heat generator.
Health, damn it. But what else?
Hold on. Give me a second.
Come on.
Did it have anything to do with an infected vagina?
God damn it, Noodle. The Spartan 2 project. Does that ring a bell?
Hold on, I almost got it.
I swear, Noodle, you are impossible.
I got it. The Spartan 2 project.
Yes.
Okay, so what about it?
What did Leo warn could happen? Why is Jim so focused on Noodle spelling it out?
I don't know. Why? No kidding. That the experiment, has a chance of turning the subject into a zombie?
Yes. Do you remember any of the symptoms?
Sleeplessness, desire for meat, not talking a lot, and they get pissed off easily. But in your case, you're always yelling at me.
I do not.
You've been to Puerto Rico, you jerk.
God damn it, Noodle.
Told ya.
Anyway, Noodle, I think I'm mutating.
What do we do?
Do you remember Leo's plan?
Not at all.
I told him to shoot me the moment he noticed the change.
Jim.
You think we could be overreacting?
I don't know, but I won't let you do that to yourself.
How will you feel safe when I could turn at any moment?
I can't watch or let you do that, Jim.
So what do you suggest we do?
Me? What, me? You never ask my opinion.
Well, this situation involves you greatly. What do you want to do?
I say I've risked my life enough already, so why not continue to risk it? Plus, I know since we are best friends and all that you could never hurt me.
Yeah, I hope you're right, Noodle. You know, Noodle, we don't have to wear that armor till we get closer to home.
I know.
Cut to Valhalla. Okay, so since we can't see this, I do find it really funny that the entire time this conversation's happened, that Noodle's still wearing the yellow armor.
That is funny. I have two things to say.
Go ahead. I'm gonna take a drink.
The hamburger thing was jarring, and I wanted to joke about it, but I was too invested in reading, so I didn't say anything about the fact that calling out hamburger directly in the dialogue was stupid. And now I see why. And if it's not heavy-handed enough, it sounds like Jim is becoming a zombie.
What spelled that out?
And then so Jim does not turn his head away whenever, or Jim doesn't like complain when Noodle says we're best friends.
Right. That's a cool little thing to notice.
Yeah, he just kind of left it alone.
Because usually he puts up a fight, but not that time.
Yeah. So maybe old Jim's going Tinder.
I like how you can see growth just a bit. It's like they tripped.
Or he's turning into a zombie.
Or that. All right. So Noodle says, I know. Cut to Valhalla. We'll open up with a scene of men walking around. So is this a new episode? What the fuck? Cut to Valhalla. We'll open up with a scene of men walking around Valhalla and doing various things. And we'll pan to Aiden standing in the main area of the base. All right, everybody. It took 4 books for me to learn pan.
You basically just deleted letters off of Panoramic.
Yeah. Well, there was that one episode where I had Noodle say no prob. So maybe pan was me shortening because typing was too slow for this work.
Oh, this is before autocomplete.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Commander Aiden. Well, this is it. The Covenant will arrive at any moment. I believe in you, A. I know you can do this. I hope you're right. Okay, so apparently Alex likes to call Aiden A.
Oh, gosh.
This really is an exercise in making things as short as possible. Oh, man. All right, Alex. Well, I'm not just going to stand here. Well, what's your first order? You know where Snowbound is, right? Yeah, why? We've had reports that that's where Jim and Noodle are heading. I want you to go there and take care of them. I'm not going to kill them if that's what you're asking. This is an order not only by me, but General Rios himself. I'd go myself, but I've got to tend to these men and then head... These men? I've got to tend to these men and then head back to base to take care of last minute. To the base to take care of last minute? Did I forget stuff?
Last minute what?
I know. Oh, man. Alex. But do not disobey me. Forceful tone followed by relaxed tone. In the middle.
You're not supposed to read that.
I know. I'm stuck between. I read the dialogue and I also read the director's notes, so it's kind of hard to distinguish.
That's fair.
Okay, so let me try this again now knowing. I'll punch it up. Do not disobey me! Please, sister, just do what you're told for once. Fine, I'll be on my way. Exit Alex. That was supposed to say fine, but I read it as is. Radio communication established with Aiden and Rios. General Rios.
Do you think she can handle it?
I think so. She is capable.
No matter. I've sent one of my special agents behind her. He'll take care of her and the two annoyances.
What?
She cannot be trusted.
She's my sister.
Do not think for 1 second we have not heard her talk of rebellion.
What are you talking about?
Come on, you've noticed it as well, with all her crazy talk about Jim and Noodle. It's obvious she favors the both of them. She is a traitor, Aiden. Can't you see this?
But...
I expect more from a leader. You see, parts of being a leader is the... Oh, excuse me. I expect more from a leader. You see, part of being a leader is the ability to let go of your feelings and let justice rule.
And what injustice has Jim and Noodle caused?
That is none of your concern.
Answer me this. Wait, answer me. Is that such a hard question to answer? Or is there more to this than you've let on? What? Answer me. Is that such a hard... Oh, I get it now. So what injustice it cause? Answer me. Is that such a hard question to answer? Or is there more to this than you let on? Sorry, I messed up on that one.
That confused the shit out of me too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Silence! Continue and you will be demoted.
Yes, sir. Again, parallels with Jim. I kind of like it. All right, cut to Jim and Noodle riding along Rat's Nest. So it really, because I mean, I don't think if you were to interview 17-year-old Trey, he would have had an inkling of an idea about the hero's journey, about like everything coming full circle. We really are coming full circle because it looks like they're working their way back because we're back at Rat's Nest. And Aiden and Rios and Alex are all trying to cut them off at Snowbound. I don't know. It's kind of cool. You know how like you said there were parts that you saw that were endearing?
Yes.
I'm starting to see some endearing parts. Like it's fine.
I told you, you fucker, you were being mean to me. You were like, no, it's stupid.
Okay. All right. So cut to Jim and Noodle riding along Rat's Nest.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah, it seems so long ago. We've come full circle.
Oh man.
Yeah. One step back. One step forward, two steps back.
Hey, you give an inch. Okay. Yeah, and you remember that one guy? What was his name? Red Dog? Red Monkey? Red Hound. Yeah, that's it. Wait. Shit.
End episode. Oh man. Really called the shot on that one.
Yeah. I don't remember what Red Hound sounds like. Was that good enough?
You said, and I quote, that you were trying to channel Gob from Arrested Development and Duke Nukem.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it coming to you?
Yeah. No, that's good. I can make that work.
Okay. All right. So here we go.
Good thing to remember.
Yeah.
Let's pause for a second. Let me grab a bottle of water.
Go ahead.
Because if I'm going to be reading like Job, it's going to definitely need some water.
Go
1
ahead.
second.
And cue cutscene. All right, and we're back. So how you feeling? How's book 4 treating you so far?
Good. I'm going to try to remember Red Hound. Just poured another glass of whiskey, so we're going for this.
Yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable with the voice acting than I've been any previous episodes.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think excuse me, I'm burpy. I think it's it's interesting hearing you do Aiden and Alex at the same time.
Is it distinctive enough? Because it's so fucking hard.
For sure. No, it's definitely distinctive enough.
And it's like every time I'm doing it, I'm just reminded of your performance in book 3.
I think you're doing great. I think you're doing a bang up job.
Thank you.
It's good.
Thank you. All right. Well, so last episode ended with Red Hound surprising him, so we're going to pick up from here. Apples and Oranges, Book 4, Exile, Episode 4, The Calm Before the Storm. We'll open up with a scene on Blackout. It will be all empty except for Aiden, walking down by himself, until he reaches the room where him and Rios last met. He sees Rios inside, so he gets along the wall trying to listen in on their conversation. Rios.
Stuart, What is Red's status?
He has made contact with Jim and Noodle. About 15 minutes ago. They're engaged in combat.
Good. Good. What about that traitor Alex?
She's making her way through Snowbound now. It seems Red has her tied up because has not moved for the last 30 minutes, and her health is decreasing. No. Wait, hold on. This is supposed to be Aiden to himself. No.
Good. Good. It looks like Red's redeemed himself and everything is working out perfectly.
Yes, almost too good to be true.
What do you mean?
Well, I won't be satisfied until we finally got the trophy in our hands. We get this close all the time. We never capitalize when necessary.
You're right, I suppose. No matter. Everything is so far ahead I can't be stopped. Jim and Noodle's death is just icing on my cake.
I've got to help Alex. Aiden takes off running, but not before Rios looks in his direction.
So nice of you to join us, Aiden. Is there something you needed?
No, sir. I just came to report in person that everything is in tip-top shape. Apparently, I can only do Aiden's voice loud. Like, I can't do it whispering to himself. Oh, man.
Then please explain to me why you're here when you should be at Valhalla.
Do you want the truth, sir?
Nothing less can be expected.
I needed guidance from a professional like you.
Well, of course. What do you need?
I can't shake these nerves.
Sometimes you've just got to realize you were picked for this spot for a reason. You'll do fine.
What great advice.
Yeah. The dynamic.
Yeah. Thanks, General. I'm sure I'll be okay now. Exit Aiden.
It's a shame.
What is, sir?
I'm going to have to kill him now. Oh, God. It's a shame he'll have to die.
That's even better than what I wrote. Cut to Avalanche where Alex is tied up. We'll pan around Alex, depending if we make this live action or machinima link down and tied up. So this is after you made the comment about wanting to make this a live action series.
Oh, yes. How would we have shot this live action?
I remember specifically like just giving you this because it was early enough in our friendship that when you told me live action, I was like,
yeah, fuck yeah.
No, I was just like, what is? I don't see how I could do it, but I like this guy. We'll see if it can happen.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh man! All right, let me reread that again. Cut to Avalanche where Alex is tied up. We'll pan around Alex, depending if we can make this live action or machinima, laying down or tied up. Ow. Hello? Hello? I can't move. Help me. Cut back to Aiden at Valhalla. Is everything ready for the Covenant attack? Oh, we got a new character.
All right.
Captain Dante.
Okay, I guess I'll be Dante because you're doing a lot of reading.
Thank you.
Dante. I'm not gonna remember this, but Captain Dante is like short, and in my mind he's like short Danny DeVito. So I'm gonna make him this like greasy guy, I think.
Go for it.
Yeah. Yes, sir. All troops are in place. The extra weapons are in their storages delivered by Rios himself.
Good. I'm sorry I have to do this, but I need you to gather the most trustworthy men you can find. Move them to your team.
But I trust my team already.
Good. Then add them to your team. The more you can gather, the better.
But sir, I'm not sure I understand.
You are fantastic.
I don't know why the fuck he is like this.
Oh my god.
Like disfigured in my mind.
It makes it even better. It really does. Okay. You know what he reminds me of? Did you watch 300?
No. Yes, but I don't remember any of it.
Do you remember the Hunchback? The one that ended up selling out Leonidas because he knew the secret passage behind them?
Yes. Let me Google for it.
Google it. Pick. Yeah, that's what your voice is reminding me of, and I absolutely love it.
So- yes. Okay. All right,
it's exactly what I'm getting from you.
Okay, good.
Okay, all right. Let me catch up. Everything will be revealed in due time. Just trust me, okay? I will need some support when I get back. I'm counting on you.
Get back! Sir, the war is hours away from starting and you're leaving.
My sister's in trouble, and Rios has something to do with it.
But sir, how will we win this war without our leader?
I won't be far. I trust you have the courage to stand in my place. I wouldn't have picked anyone else for this. Now relay any incoming messages from Rios to me, okay?
I got it. Good luck, sir.
And good luck to you. Cut to Alex. Help me! Please, anybody! Radio noise is heard. Unknown refugees, I'll take this. Unknown refugees. What?
You want me to take it? So you're not reading to yourself?
If you want, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm hoping I'm not going to have to...
The fact that it's called Unknown Refugee makes me think it'll probably be nothing more.
Well,
oh, no, it looks like they're getting a full name.
You fucking name them in this.
It's up to you.
Like, yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, go ahead.
This is just going to be a normal one. Alex, this is Riker. We are in position to strike at Valhalla. Just give us the word and we'll bring troops.
Oh, thank God it's you, Reich. I'm trapped at Snowbound.
It went from unknown refugee to Riker with a nickname Reich.
Yeah.
Like, we went from no name to like, endearing.
That's how you know they're close, is the nicknames. I can't wait till Jim calls them new.
What's up, nude?
What's up, new?
Okay.
All right, I'll read it again. Oh, okay. Thank God it's you, Reich. I'm trapped at Snowbound.
What? What are your orders?
I will not sacrifice this mission for my life. Continue on. Your orders are to use your best judgment. You'll know when to strike.
But Al. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, man. But Al, come on. I won't let you down. I'm coming to get you.
Reich, the only way you could ever let me down is if you abort this mission. Now make me proud. Tell all the refugees that I'm proud of them for their bravery and their courage. I hope they break out of this and join you. I hope to break out of this and join you all, but we will see.
No!
Alex ends transmission. Zoom out to Alex crying. Cut to Jim and Noodle. Redhound.
For far too long, I've let you two slip from my grasp.
Maybe you should wear gloves.
Oh, you really make this all that much more fun.
I do?
Sure, because you're the only person I know who would die laughing.
The only person who's dying today is you. Quick Oh, God. Quick. Okay, all right. Would you like to reprise your role?
Oh my God. That's so fucking funny.
All right. So here's the deal. I'm going to reread my line again, and I'm just going to say quick flash, and you just go in.
Okay.
All right. The only person who's dying today is you. Quick flash.
Control your aggression.
Oh, fuck, dude. I picture him. Okay, I don't picture it as a quick flash. I picture him, like, top right, disembodied.
Force ghost.
Like, yeah.
Jim. Oh, my God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, fucking hell. I hope that's not the last one.
Oh, my God. I'm sweating. That's
I am
so
too.
funny.
I am too.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
I want to say I do love how Redhound generally seems to love Noodle. Like, he actually respects him.
Yeah, they have great repartee.
They do.
Okay.
You want to start from my line again and do the flash, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is my Redhound?
Your Redhound is great. It's good.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
The only person who hold on. The only person who's dying today is you. Quick flash.
Control your aggression. Kill me? Are you kidding me? You don't even come close to the powers I do.
That should not be a question mark. It should just be,
Wait.
You don't even come close to the powers I do.
Okay.
That's a typo. Oh yeah? Spartan 2 project? I know all about it. I've been through it.
What?
What? Rios didn't tell you, did he? Where ain't even playgrounds red.
We may be.
What?
We may be. We may be.
Oh. Spaces.
We may be, but I've had more experiences than you ever have. New to your abilities. Tell me how many worthy opponents have you had since you've changed?
All sorts of opponents.
No, that's me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're not Noodle. You could never be.
I jumped it.
Kidding. Okay.
We may be, but I've had more experience than you ever have. You're new to your abilities. Tell me how many worthy opponents have you had since you've changed?
All sorts of opponents. We've had those zombies, then, oh.
None of that matters, because I still have something you don't. A partner.
Yeah! Take that, Benjamin!
Do you not
How
remember?
dare you-
No, I don't remember.
We found out that his name is Benjamin in book 3. Wait, do you
How?
do you remember? We found out that Red Hound is Rios' son.
No! I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, and General Rios, like, put him through the Spartan training.
Yeah.
It was like a sacrificial, or it was like a, yeah. Like
So
a
remember
test
when
or-
Colonel Stewart told Red Hound he's much like you? And then Rios said he's nothing like me, so...
Oh! Okay, God.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, take that, Benjamin.
How dare you use my name? They call me Red Hound, but things will be different this time. Do you want to know why?
Sure.
Because Noodle won't be around to help you this time.
What?
What?
Red Hound emits a green haze around everything. Noodle falls down paralyzed. What the hell are you doing to him?
Oh, it's a nice invention. See, you and I, we're special. But normal scum like Noodle here is vulnerable to the paralyzing haze. Once I've got you out of the way, then poor little Noodle will be all mine to torture while you lay helpless, dying.
No!
So what are you waiting for?
Jim starts off charging Red Hound. Show flash of first fight where Red Hound took advantage of Jim charging. Jim stops.
I've seen you've learned your lesson.
I've learned a thing or two along the way.
Good. Now show me.
They begin to circle each other, coming in closer and closer along the way. Jim reaches out to take down Red Hound, but Red blocks it.
You're gonna have to be quicker if you're gonna try that again.
Red Hound throws a punch, but Jim catches it in his hand and elbows him in the face. Red takes a step back. So I think at this point, I was so inspired by you suggesting that we make it a live action that I have just decided to say, fuck Machinima.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're obviously full in.
You know what I think I vaguely remember?
What?
Let me ask you this. Do you ever remember me asking you if you knew of a way that we could film silhouettes of ourselves?
No.
This scene, I think, was gonna be... in my head, I remember thinking, what if we could just film it where all you see is silhouettes and we just put in enough costume to make it look like we were wearing armor so that we could cut in this shot of just silhouettes fighting?
That's clever. It would have not fit at all, but it's a clever idea.
I remember. So that's why all this instruction is just like no machinima whatsoever. Okay. All right. So let me read that again. Red Hound throws a punch, but Jim catches it in his hand and elbows him in the face. Red takes a step back. Ha! I can say the same for you.
You arrogant little shit.
First time to ever bleed like that? Or does Daddy hit you just the same?
Do not speak about my father.
They begin circling again just before Red Hound makes the first strike. Wait, there was a period in between there. They begin circling again just before. Red Hound makes the first strike and Jim catches his arm and pulls him forward while kicking his leg from underneath him. Red falls face first on the ground. Jim jumps on top of him trying to demobilize him, but Red pushes him off. Red quickly recovers onto his feet.
Well, you weren't joking. You have gotten better.
Yeah, I'm sure it has to do with all the failed attempts you've had at getting us.
I see through your ruse. It's not gonna work.
Oh yeah? And just what exactly am I trying to do?
Oh, please. It's very basic combat tricks. Anger the opponent into a fury and throw him out of form.
Is it working?
No, there's nothing you can say or do that'll throw me off guard.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Daddy could.
You're gonna have to try harder than that.
They begin circling again. Cut to Captain Dante speaking to all the troops. Captain Dante.
Was Captain Dante normal, or was Captain Dante the Hunchback.
Oh God, I want to say he's the Hunchback. Oh, hold on. I really wish we could, because that wasn't so long ago. Or was that Riker?
No, Riker was normal. Captain Dante.
Captain Dante is the Hunchback.
Yeah.
All right, listen up, men. Commander Aiden has left me in charge of this mission until further notice.
Large gasp from a group of people.
I am at.
I really want Captain Dante to be like, what? Like, what's wrong with me doing it? Don't I get any respect around here?
I don't know why it's so funny to me, but it's so fucking funny.
I may be ugly.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's so funny. Okay, large gasps from a group of people.
I know it seems as if he's abandoned us, but I'm here to let you know, men and women. I will not let you down. I will follow in the footsteps and...
Radio transmission. General Rios.
This is a broadcast to all. I regret to inform you we have bad news. The following names are a list of traitors who are on their way to sabotage this war.
God damn it. God damn it.
Jim Cadby, Noodle, Alexis Jackson, and Aiden Jackson. All of these men and women shall be shot down immediately in any engagement, and any associated with them will be executed as well. The reward, 500,000 per traitor. Carry on.
Large crowd uproar. End episode.
Shit's getting good.
Oh God, Jim
Shit's
Cadby.
getting real.
It's coming down to the wire. I really feel, and I want to say here, I looked it up. I was wrong. It's not book 4-5 finale. It's book 4 finale. Yeah, so we're getting kind of close to finishing this up.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
Yeah. All right, Apples and Oranges, book 4, Exile, chapter 5. There's no name. That's it. It's just chapter 5. Colin.
I had to scroll.
I really did just kind of like phone it in on these last couple.
Apparently
Yeah.
you were illusions of...
I think I was just excited to get to the end. All right. We'll open up with a close-up on Aiden walking along looking for Alex. Aiden. Alex, can you hear me? I'm sorry, Alex. One Covenant approaches Aiden. Oh God, it's an elite. It's not a specified one, so this is... Would you like me to take it, or...
I do want you to take it,
actually. Oh God, okay, hold on.
Only because I'm leading you into talking to yourself, and I'm starting to find that really funny.
Okay, all right. Well, if it isn't the traitor himself, I feel like it just sounds like Stuart. I really do. I can't do it.
It's not. It's different.
Okay, all right. Well, if it isn't the traitor himself.
Okay, now it is.
I lost it.
You got too much in your own head.
I'll just keep reading. Aiden, weapon raised. Ha! Traitor. In case you've forgotten, we are on opposite sides, cretin. Oh no. Rios called it in himself. Aiden, Alexis, Jim, and Noodle shall all be shot down in any engagement. Reward 500,000 per traitor. What are you talking about? Rios isn't in with you. This is really hard. Says who? Cut in transmission from both Aiden and the Elite.
He speaks the truth, Aiden. The moment you went AWOL, you became a traitor to this army. Now you shall suffer the consequences.
I would like to point out, I love how apparently all Rios does is just listen in.
Just listen to people.
Yeah, and just at any moment is able to cut in and just
double dutch in and explain the story.
Oh man, in transmission. Ha! Well, if he thinks that one lousy elite will do, then you're mistaken. Be warned, I'm no ordinary elite, and I am just one of the many of my kind that will soon wage war at Valhalla. I don't know if you know this, but in Mass Effect there is a species called the Elcor who talk very monotone. I think that's where I'm going to start going with this elite.
That's I like it.
Yeah, thank you. Whoa. So this is a big typo. Aiden, this is set up like dialogue, but it just goes, Aiden shoots elite. So
So weird because you've been so on form earlier.
Well, relatively, I've been on form. This is just like...
That's fair.
Yeah. No, you're fine. It's just so weird. All right, so Aiden shoots elite. Elite falls down. Only because you've never met my trained men. Aiden continues walking on. Elite rises laughing. You see, we are no ordinary bunch of elites. We've been enhanced by none other than Rios himself. A well-placed shot isn't enough to take us down. You'll need a lot more than that. Exit scene with Elite laughing. Cut to Dante with loud uproar. Random shouts. What will we do now?
We have no leader!
Oh my god, this will be the end of humanity.
Quiet, settle down. Where is your courage? Where is your honor?
Where is our leader?
Yeah! Listen to you all. You sound like a bunch of sheep who have lost their shepherd. Can you not think for yourselves? Can you not hold your own? Can you not fight for all that you love? Or do you need to be herded along? Just because we lost our leader does not mean we are done for. Remember your homes. Remember your wives.
I'm sorry, hang on. I said homes like a British person and it made me laugh immediately. Okay.
Remember your homes. Remember your wives, your husbands, your children. That's what we are fighting for. Take back what's yours and show them no mercy. Now are you with me? I said, are you with me?
Cut to Jim and Noodle.
That wasn't a sigh, that was a loud uproar.
Thank you, I tried. Cut to Jim and Redhound all bloodied up. Jim throws a bunch at Redhound, but Redhound catches it in his palm. I guess I'm supposed to say a bunch. Jim throws a punch at Redhound, but Redhound catches it in his palm and twists Jim's arm. Jim screams in pain. Ah!
Sorry. Okay.
Scream. Let it all out. I want you to suffer.
Why? What have I done to you?
It's not about what you've done to me. This will bring acceptance to my father. So scream. I'm recording all of this.
Jim knocks Red from off his feet and jumps onto Red and starts punching him in the face. Red lays there motionless. How do you...
How quickly it turns.
I know. How do you turn this damn thing off? Jim searches all through Red's armor. Red grabs Jim's armor and throws him off of Red.
Just who do you think you are?
I am Captain Jim of Alpha Squad B, and I'm taking back the injustice.
No, you're not. You're just a traitor. Just like my dad said, you've got no honor. You're just a low child murdering scum.
Jim's anger flares up but calms down. You cannot anger me any longer. Now free Noodle before I take actions into my own hands.
This is all too hilarious. You think you can command me?
Jim charges towards Red.
I guess you do never learn.
Red sidesteps, but Jim does a twist to the side, elbowing Red in the face. Jim knocks him to the ground and hits him in the right spot, knocking Red out. Jim flips over Red and rips out a power supply, disabling the green haze. Noodle.
Ow!
Are you alright, Noodle?
Where? What am I?
So I'm assuming you're alright.
When are we going to Valhalla?
Yeah, you're fine. Come on. Now let's put on our armor. We've got to sneak into Valhalla. Cut to Aiden and the Elite. Can I just say, apparently the whole pink and yellow armor was complete bullshit. Like, there was no point.
So, were y'all in them? Are we in them right now, or?
No, they were supposed to be in it because they were supposed to sneak into stuff, but I guess since Rios and Stewart caught on, there's no need.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, they're not bullshit. They just, the story explained them off, I guess.
Yeah. All right, cuts to Aiden and the Elite. Aiden is running around while the Elite is chasing him. You can't run forever, Aiden. Just give up. Aiden turns around. You're right.
It's actually kind of creepy to like be chasing someone and talking completely monotone.
It's
terrifying.
It's almost like that story of the guy who runs at you looking completely straight up.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
That's terrible. I hate that.
Me
It's
too.
like the creepiest creepypasta. So one more thing before you continue.
Go ahead.
Captain Aiden is starting to remind me of like a more charismatic Zap Brannigan. From Futurama. I don't know if you're familiar.
Oh, is that the one that's like, alert them in, I've made it with a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes it's so funny the way you read him, because you're like, I don't know, it's just he's very like William Shatner, like vocally emphasized. I think it's super funny. I'm enjoying like he's probably one of the easier characters to picture based off your voice.
All right. So Aiden turns around. You're right. Aiden shoots him repeatedly in the leg, just enough for the elite to fall down. Wait. No. Aiden comes up from him and shoots him in the face repeatedly. Is that enough well-placed shots? Cut to Dante apart from the rest of his troops.
I love Dante.
Yeah, you're doing a really good job. By the way, before we get into it, I'll take this one.
Take what one?
There's going to be one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, listen up. I've gathered you few here because I trust you.
I don't know why I did that.
If you are who I think you are, then you are able to guess that all of this has to do with Rios. When Aiden gets back, he is going to need our help. Primary objective is to get people to see that Rios is the traitor. Secondary mission is to protect Aiden and Alex at all costs.
Sir, how will we defend ourselves and Aiden while defending off the Covenant and Rios' followers? Enter Riker and two other refugees.
Okay, Riker was easy. I think we can be of assistance.
Who are you?
I am Riker, second in command to Alex. Together we lead a group of refugees helping to combat Rios. I have a group of about 40 men and women ready to fight for you when you are called upon. When we are called upon. Sorry.
How can we trust you?
And who can you trust in this time of treason?
I'm afraid we have no choice, do we?
Sorry, I'm laughing. So when shall we descend?
When I give the signal.
Cut to Aiden. Alex? Alex, where are you? Distant call. Aiden? Is that you? Yes, it's me. Where are you? Over here. Aiden runs up to Alexis and starts untying her. I'm so sorry. I should have listened to you. I'm a terrible leader. No, you've done great. You're here now, aren't you? Yes. Come on. We've got to get back and help the Valhalla team. No. First we need to go save Jim and Noodle. Redhound is after them. So you have met them? Yes. And they're good people. Trust me. Cut to Jim and Noodle in full female attire, coming from the distance to see Alex and Aiden. Oh, man. Oh, God. Just for the record,
2008.
Color is not gendered. I just want to point that out. It doesn't matter. This is stupid. Okay. Here we go. Cut to Jim and Noodle in full female attire, coming from a distance to see Alex and Aiden. Aiden is on her side now. He knows what Rios is doing. Are you serious? Then why the hell are we wearing these damn costumes?
Oh, are you serious? I hadn't even got to the best part.
Please don't. So, if it isn't the infamous Jim and Noodle...
We're famous?
Sure. Everyone laughs. Ends episode. I guess I just decided in book 4 we're going to start using laugh tracks.
I don't know if that's a laugh track, I guess.
It feels like it. All right. Here we go. It's the next episode. I feel like these are, as bad as it is, I feel like these are a little bit more coherent than any of the other ones have been.
Yeah. No, the entertainment value alone is good.
Yeah, they finally have a purpose.
Yeah. Maybe it's just maybe it's all coming together.
Maybe.
I mean, we did like hit the natural like lull, of the story in book 3. So that kind of makes sense if you think about it.
Mm-hmm. Because I mean, you have your starting point, your call to adventure, your low point, and now we're on the upswing, and we're gonna return having changed
and resolve the conflict. Yeah, yeah.
So this is this is the return journey.
So maybe we're just experiencing in a long extension of time, the natural story flow.
Yeah.
I'm loving it either way.
Apples and Oranges, Book 4, Exile, Chapter 6. Apparently no name.
Hey, how's our how's our runtime right now?
We're at 1 hour and 14 minutes. This is probably going to be the longest one we've done so far.
Perfect. I think that's good.
Yep. All right. This is Aiden. Wow, there's not even like a shot description.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah. All right. So, how do you guys plan on helping us? Well, we've come to help in any way that we can. I'm much more like the elite soldiers than any men you have. I've gone through the same augmentation process those elites have. I can equal up to about as much as 5 times a normal man. You two are like them? Well, I am in a sense. You'll hear didn't go through the process.
Not a big fan of being a living dead.
What? Nothing. Aside to Noodle. Don't let him know about that.
Right.
Well, what else have you brought
That would have been the perfect time. Like, I could totally imagine Noodle going, "Why are we whispering?"
Zayden. Well, what else have you brought to aid us? Well, I'm sure Alex has notified you about the intertransmission. Dante.
This is Dante speaking to Aiden. Aiden, do you read me?
Loud and clear.
Well, sir, we've opened up the crates where our supplies should have been. There is nothing, sir. My half of the army believes something to do with Rios. Everyone else thinks it's your doing.
Great. What do we do now? Limited ammo.
And the Covenant have just arrived.
We're on our way. Hold off what you can.
Tell Alex that Riker has come in contact with us and we now have an allegiance strong enough to withhold our own for a while.
Riker? Riker! He finally engaged. I knew he'd use his best judgment. Who's Riker? I'll explain along the way. All right, Dante. You and Riker hold off the elites. Be warned, these are stronger ones than you'll ever face. Primary goal is to mobilize them, then shoot them in the head. If all else fails, try and shoot them in the head as much as you can. We are on our way. If all else fails, shoot them in the head.
Oh, man.
Roger.
Let's go to Valhalla. We've got a war to settle. Cut to Dante and Riker.
Oh, fuck. Now I gotta read both of these.
All right, men. This is it. Show these scumbags that our world cannot be overrun that easily. Squad B, you're out first. Do your best, men. We've received intel that these are no ordinary elites. Best bet is to shoot target in the head repeatedly. Now go.
Brief time.
Okay. I guess that's like a pause.
Yeah.
Okay, now Squad A, split up into 4 sections and group off with some of the men from the refugee group. 2 sections go help Squad B. The rest follow me and Riker.
Where are we going, Dante?
To capture the Great One.
Cut to a scene of men fighting against elites and war raging on while Dante and Riker work their way around boulders getting behind enemy lines. I like how the Great One was this huge character and he's been regulated to be taken care of by Dante and Riker, like 2 new characters.
Yeah. I really hate that I didn't give Riker much of a voice, but it is kind of nice.
I think it contrasts nicely with Dante, who has gone just the complete opposite.
Off the fucking wall, yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I'll read this again. Cut to a scene of men fighting against elites and war raging on while Dante and Riker work their way around boulders, getting behind enemy lines.
There he is.
Who?
The Great One. He is standing behind, watching the enemies fall.
Why would the leader come down in danger?
It's some religious martyrdom.
Look out!
Dante ducks as an elite has moved to strike him. Riker shoots him in the leg, bring him down. Dante curb stomps him in the face.
Shit! Look!
Overhead, banshees can be seen flying overhead, shooting from the sky.
Get out of the way!
Riker dives and pushes Dante out of the way as the banshee unloads a fire result on Riker and Dante.
There is no way we'll get to the Great One. Look!
2 ghosts appear in front of the Great One and take defensive stances.
Damn it, Reich. Do you have any snipers in the cliffs?
3.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I got confused for a second. That like short dialogue confused me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it, Reich. Do you have any snipers in the cliffs?
3.
Command them to concentrate all their fire on the Great Ones and ghosts.
Shit. On it. Eagle Eyes, come in. This is Reich. Concentrate all fire on the Great One and his bodyguards.
All right. Come with me.
Where are we going?
Back to base. I've got an idea, but I need your help.
Cuts to Jim Noodle, Alex, and Aiden riding along the Warthog and 2 mongooses.
This is it, Jim. We've made it home.
I know. Are you ready for this?
I guess so. As long as you're there, I'll be fine.
Right. I just want you to know, man, you're like a brother to me. And whatever happens, I won't let anything happen without putting up the best damn fight you'll ever see.
The same to you, bro. Do you really think we'll win this battle?
Well, this wouldn't be the first time the odds are against us, but we aren't alone this time. We've got Alex, Aiden, and the refugees.
I'm scared.
I wish I could tell you not to be, and that everything's going to be okay. But I owe you the truth. I'm scared as well. But we've been out to fight for justice from the beginning. Let's not end it now.
Right!
This is it, Noodle. The calm before the storm. The last gasp of breath before the plunge. Noodle, we're going to war. End episode. In Book 4, Exile. I want to read this real quick because I think this is a great way to end book 4. I sent you this over DMs. I forgot. I logged into an old account that I've remembered using to find These Mistakes Are Mine Alone. And I found this message that I wrote, and I'm going to read what I said, and then I'm going to read what the person I wrote to responded. So this is me. This was on July 2nd, 2009 at 11:23 a.m. So I really love the quote, "Be it dangerous and long, this is the path all great men must walk. They pursue the path of justice." I was just wondering, did you make it up or is it from somewhere? If you made it up, I'd really like your permission to use it. And so the person then responds, "I just made it up. It's kind of cheesy in my opinion. Use it and don't quote me." I love that person just was like, "Oh yeah, it's fucking dumb. I don't want to be associated with this in any way."
That's the absolute best. When you sent me that, I was like, that's fucking funny.
Cause like I remember reading that quote and thinking like, this is Jim. Like this embodies everything Jim stands for. And it's just like, it's such a great contrast to how much I believed in it and how much that's the one person that was like, "You're stupid." Like they just didn't know.
You're stupid. No.
Oh, man. It's really bittersweet to know that next week is going to be it. We're about to read the finale next week.
Excuse me.
That's the best way to end it.
Oh, God. I'm still so sweaty.
Thank you for listening, everybody.
Oh, man. What a fun episode.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. If you didn't catch it quite at the end there, we teased it all the way back in episode 1. That was the original theme song for Apples and Oranges that I wrote on my MacBook through GarageBand. I have no musical knowledge whatsoever, but I finally found it after weeks of searching for the spare hard drive that I had misplaced, and I thought, what better way to slot it in than that dramatic moment between Jim and Noodle. Hopefully it didn't drown out the audio too much. I tried to mix it perfectly, but yeah. Turns out there's actually 2 other songs that I had made outside of just the Apples and Oranges theme song. I'll probably throw them in at the end of next episode or somewhere. I don't know. There's some bonus feature stuff that we have. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to share that with you, because I don't know. I'm starting to wonder how things are gonna go once the Apples and Oranges read through is done, because it has been so much fun to read through this together with Chris, and I don't know how I'm gonna follow this up. But if you did enjoy this podcast, don't forget to like it, subscribe to it, comment it, whatever it is that you need to do on whatever platform you're on. Let people know that you enjoy this. Share it with friends. That'll help us out immensely. I know it is a big task to go back 5 previous episodes to listen, but I think it's worth it. If you enjoyed my good friend Dear Christopher, don't forget to follow him on every social media platform at Dear Christopher or mixer.com/Dear Christopher. If you enjoyed me, you can find me at TheTapStream on every social media platform. My only goal is to make your day better, and the way that I do that is by posting highlight reels that are meant to get a laugh out of you. So hopefully, if you find those, that'll happen, and I can help make the day better. If you want to see me live, you can find me Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays on mixer.com/TheTapStream. I start at 5:30 p.m. Central Time Zone, and I go till 10:30 Central Time Zone. So, about 5 hours of hanging out with you guys if you want to come interact with us. If you'd rather do that on some off time, you can also go to our Discord. Go to thetapstream.com and look for the Discord link in the menu bar, and you'll be granted an invite. So, it's open to anyone. Come hang out with us. We'd love to meet you. You can also find the tapstream.com/podcast. There's a comment section there if you'd like to comment on any of the things that you heard in this episode or previous episodes. And I think that'll about do it. I don't know if there's anything more that I have to plug. Regarding the stream, I will be playing more Dark Souls 2. We started that last week, and I had pretty much just got my face punched over and over again. But I did take some time to grind out my character, get some new weapons, kind of explore the area and have a better understanding of where I'm at. So fingers crossed that this week's streams are going to go better in Dark Souls, because I like the game, but I'm worried about how much more I can keep going at it. So we'll see. I have good feelings. I've done a lot of prep work, and hopefully my character is in a better place to continue on in that hellscape of a game called Dark Souls 2. Then, of course, on Thursday, we will be playing Mario Maker, as we have been doing. It's been so much fun. I've already gotten a chance to meet some more Mario Maker creators on Mixer, which is a rare breed, because Mario Maker doesn't exactly have the biggest directory on Mixer at the moment, but hopefully that's a thing that we can change. And of course, you know the drill. I like to end the podcast on what's been the highlight of your week. For me, I actually got a chance to hang out with Jonathan. If you've been listening for the last couple of weeks, he was the one that I originally workshopped this script with. He called me up, middle of the week, and we decided that we're going to try and get together on Saturday and go out for a few drinks, and it was really fun to just get caught up and reminisce and hang out, since unfortunately we don't hang out as much as we used to. So it's always good to get reacquainted with old friends, and it's the kind of friendship too where you can go months without saying anything, and then it's just like nothing ever changed, just right back where you started. But what about you? What has been the highlight of your week? I'd love to know. At the TapStream on any social media platform, thetapstream.com/podcast. There's a comment section there, or even in the Discord, or even just to yourself. The main goal is to just, think about what you did this week and find the things that made you really happy. I know it's been a really tough week in many regards, and it's a small thing, but hopefully it's enough to just kind of recenter people. All right, everybody. I will see you next week for the finale of Apples and Oranges. Bye-bye, everybody.